What should everyone experience in their lifetime? Seeing the stars far away from any ambient light. Where you can see the Milky Way and a steady stream of shooting stars. It's awe-inspiring, and changes your perspective about your place in the universe. Financial security. I do believe that though money can't bring happiness, when you don't have it, it can absolutely hinder it greatly. A full solar eclipse. It is one of the most unnatural things I have experienced and can understand why people for millennia have assigned supernatural attributes to it. I was watching it from beside a lake, the slow crescendo of crickets chirping as the sun turned purple and then suddenly turned into night gave me chills. Nothing has ever made me feel smaller and at the mercy of celestial bodies than that experience. The night sky without light pollution. Nothing has ever made me feel so connected to life than gazing into that black ocean. Being the dumb one. For some people, they're never really challenged academically, intellectually, and I think that's a shame. Being the dumbest person in a group of smart people means you have the opportunity to learn from them. It's also very humbling, in a good way. A lot of people don't experience this until college, or in grad school, or in their professional environment, and then they're totally wrecked by it. But it's also such an important experience. Being a big fish in a small pond can be beneficial, but don't avoid challenges either. I truly think you learn more being a small fish in a big pond. I heard a quote once, if you're the smartest person in the room, find another room, and I completely agree with it. Failure. And I don't mean this in a bad way. But I feel like most, if not all the growth I've made so far in life has been as a direct result of failure. As someone who comes from a country with a lot of mountains and hills, I would highly recommend going trekking to places accessible only by foot. It's really nice to see the untouched, peaceful nature existing there, without humans to ruin it. Eating out alone, going to a concert alone, just experiencing doing things by yourself. Especially while young, learning to be comfortable with yourself as your only company while enjoying beautiful things in life is so freeing. Another culture. It really opens your eyes and broadens your horizons to experience another culture. There's a lot to learn about the world. The feeling to be truly loved by someone. The night sky without light pollution. Being financially stable. B-Day. The feeling you get when you are completely eclipsed by a landscape, skyscape, or even a city sometimes. The feeling of joy that comes with recognizing how small you are in the grand scheme of the world is priceless, and I wish I could experience the wonder and awe that come along with it 1,000,000 times over. It's in redwood and sequoia forest, the entirety of Alaska, the desert sky in New Mexico at night. It's New York City when you step out of the subway for the first time. Being in the middle of the ocean on a giant ship and knowing that it expands farther than you would ever hope to comprehend, beyond some measurements on Wikipedia. You and the Earth, alone together. Northern Lights. Being debt-free. Making something with your own hands. Could be art, could be a fire, could be a carving or a tool or clay or a shelter in the woods. Creating something that came from you, and you alone, is a rewarding experience and gives one a true sense of pride. Just using your own hands and some tools to make something out of nothing makes me feel grounded, connected, and away from my troubles for a bit. Edit. I've just finished a winter shelter in the woods, with a raised bed off the ground and a teepee-type shape. If anyone could recommend a sub to post it on, that'd be great. Working in customer service field. It forces you to practice empathy while trying to convince your customer why they still need your service or product. LOL. The complete silence in a heavy snowfall. Helping someone in need. Personal growth. Pushing boundaries is when I feel the most alive. Love. And here I don't mean romantic love, but just love. Be it from a pet, a brother, friend, or even a partner. Sonder would be another good addition. Old growth forests. There is something humbling about seeing for yourself the life cycle of huge ancient trees and the incredible lush and vibrant ecosystems that exist around them as they grow, fall, decompose, and grow again over decades. A week walking across Cradle Mountain in Tasmania was life-changing for me, as it has been for many others. A long road trip with friends. It's a bonding experience being in a little metal box with a group of friends for hours at a time trying to get somewhere together. You'll drive each other crazy, you'll make each other laugh. It's truly a wonderful experience that I think everyone should have. I recently went scuba diving and got certified. There's nothing like being submerged in a completely different world. The feeling of weightlessness, different colors, different creatures that you normally only see from behind a pane of glass. It's wild. Edit. Wow, thanks for the upvotes and interest in diving. I hope this inspires some to explore the water and try to be more confident and comfortable in it. No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. Socrates. So get jacked. Get jacked and stay jacked. Being loved. Reading the same Reddit question twice. Traveling to a place you always found interesting. Going to see their favorite artist in concert. Edit. OMG, thanks for my first award. Second place medal. Double edit, 2 awards. Triple edit, 3. Psychedelics. A good road trip. Find friends who care deeply about you and your well-being as much as you care about theirs. Travel. Like, real travel. Not that weekend getaway. I mean a few weeks in a different country, on a different continent, in a different culture. It broadens your horizon so much. Living alone. Going on a road trip. Falling in love. Sleeping outside under the night sky writing a book, or at least trying to. Learning a new language. Piloting your own comeback. Climbing out of the hole of life and getting yourself back on the path. And, truth be told, it is so much less difficult when you've got a helpful tribe, family, friends, support group, etc., in your life. 360 No scope. Traveling alone. Traveling alone has always been an empowering experience. You meet people and go on adventures you just wouldn't otherwise. Getting your heart broken is a must. Grand Canyon at sunrise or sunset. Finding, recovering peace and content after hitting rock bottom. Living on your own. That feeling of pure bliss right after you're super constipated and finally shoot out the poop missile that's been stuck in the silo. Poverty. Having sleep for dinner changes things. Just being alone out in the wilderness for 3-4 days. No electronics. No books. Just yourself. When there, you may find that you are really getting to know yourself for the first time. Watching the movie Airplane. Precedented times. A dog's unconditional love. Getting home and seeing them get so excited with the tail wagging and the butt wiggling to see you again. Swimming in an ocean. Shaving your head. It's an incredibly liberating feeling, no worries about bad hair days and the breeze on your head is fantastic. Getting a hug from someone who has been waiting all day to see you. Going to a theme park alone. It's nice to go with friends and or family, but trust me on this. Everything is expensive, but you only have to pay for yourself. You get to be a fill-in on rides to get on them quicker, or you get a ride car all by yourself. You can check out everything at your own pace, just browse around without worrying about what someone else wants to do or where they wandered off to. It's honestly really nice. Skydiving freefall.